So this is a little different. What I'm going to do today is update my manifestation box. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a little while now. And my plan was to do it here. This is my grandma's house, which is up north from where I live. And this place has a lot of very special meaning to me. So it just kind of made sense to update my manifestation box here. And it is Thanksgiving weekend here. It's gorgeous right now. So although it's freezing, it is like 42 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever that is Celsius. It's like 5, maybe 6 degrees outside. So it's cold, which is why I'm wearing my comfy over top of my sweater. So I look ridiculous. I am well aware, but I just thought I might as well record this while I was at it. You can see I've got a little setup behind me. I've got to finagle all that, which I'll do in a minute. But as I said, this space was important to me. I used to play all up in here as a child. And there's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but a whole bunch of pine trees that my great grandmother planted. And that's originally where I wanted to film this video, but I was a little bit worried about ticks back in there. I'm actually kind of worried about them right here. I have nightmares about them crawling onto that blanket and then me putting that blanket back in my car and then having ticks in my car, but we'll pretend I didn't say that. I don't know, deal with tomorrow's problems. But yeah, let me get set up and then I'll explain some more. Okay, so I think I'm set up. The microphone cord is just going to be part of the video, so embrace the microphone cord. I'll get to everything that I've brought in a minute, but first I just thought I would explain what a manifestation box is. So that's what I have here. Also, I should, disclaimer, there's chickadees watching me. I'm sure I'm going to annoy some red squirrels at some point, so we will also be embracing nature during this process because I am in their space. Okay, what is a manifestation box? So I read about this, I think, on Pinterest, and it's basically just a box that you keep somewhere in your space that you see every single day, that you walk by every single day, or it has to be on your mind every day. It has to be something that you see and you're reminded of what you're cultivating from inside this box every single day. So I keep it beside my tarot decks, and it's just, mine's a wooden box. It can be anything you want, any kind of container box, whatever. I purchased mine at a local metaphysical store, and I just felt it was perfect for what I wanted. So then you write down what you're wanting to manifest, or you put items that relate to what you're wanting to manifest in your manifestation box, and you obviously sit and really, like for me, I just repeat it constantly, and then I put it in my manifestation box, and then every day when you see it, you're reminded of what's in here and what you're manifesting and what you're wanting for yourself. So that is a manifestation box. I probably did a terrible explanation, but that's the gist. This is amazing. Okay, so right on cue, the first thing I want to do, I have this nature meditations that was gifted to me. So I thought this would be perfect. So it's nature meditations, walking thoughts, messages from the earth, and strengthening affirmations. So because I'm here on the earth, I thought I would pick one from messages from the earth. So I just want it to be something that is basically just a little meditation that's going to clear my mind and calm my mind before I begin all of this. My candle's almost out already. Okay, so I'm going to go through and pick one of these. I'll let you know which one I choose, and then I'll just do my own little meditation and just kind of clear my brain before I get started, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I didn't even have to go through them all before I found one that I think is perfect for what I'm doing and where I am. So it's called Wisdom in the Soil. There is wisdom in the soil. Having held humanity for the entirety of our existence on Earth, the ground beneath our feet has been present for every major human victory and failure throughout history. Today, find a spot to stand outside. Imagine the soil beneath your feet as a wise elder, eager to disclose all of its secrets with you. Imagine all that's transpired in this spot over thousands of years. What wisdom is the soil sharing with you? So that's what I'm going to just kind of sit with for a couple minutes. And like I said, just ground myself, clear my mind of the whole process of getting this set up, because that was fun. And then I'll be back. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me meditate for a couple minutes. Okay, so this is very bulky. Now I'm going to explain what I've brought with me. So there's some stuff off camera. There's some colored pens to coordinate with my manifestation. I've got my little baby notepad, and I have my tarot journal. So this has some spreads in this book that I want to use for today. This is my tarot, like what I write down when I pull cards. So I'm going to be using that. Just making sure I'm still in frame. I realize that it kind of looks like I'm on a hill, and that's because I am. So I'm so sorry. It is kind of making me a little dizzy to look at it. But anyway, okay. Back to the task at hand. So I've got my manifestation box, obviously, with my old manifestations in it. I've got crystals in here for my new manifestations. We'll just get those all out. So we've got a piece of citrine, which is fake citrine. I'm well aware of the fake citrine situation. It's just a point. It's just going to be like the centerpiece, basically. It's just going to be the piece that kind of citrine is for manifesting. So it's going to be the piece that the powerhouse, essentially. I've got a piece of howlite. I have green goldstone. I have a piece of apatite, another piece of citrine, which we'll be doing something with, a piece of rose quartz, sunstone, and a piece of tiger's eye. So again, I'm going to explain what I'm going to be doing with all of those. So I'll get to that in a second. I have my tarot deck that I'm going to be using. So I brought the Oak, Ash, and Thorn with me because I felt that it was the perfect environment for Oak, Ash, and Thorn. Like, it's literally the backdrop of Oak, Ash, and Thorn. And I also wanted a tarot deck that was a little bit more gentle. Like, I didn't want any like slap in the face messages or anything harsh or sassy. I really wanted that gentle feeling to go along with it. I've got some things to burn because we're going to smoke some stuff. I've got my little baby cauldron. I have just a piece of amethyst and a piece of polychrome jasper that just, I don't know, when I was looking at my crystals before I left the house, when I was packing up my basket here, they were just ones that I think needed to come with me. The polychrome I just feel like is really grounding, really earthy. And then the amethyst is just, I don't know, it just needed to come. And then I have a selenite bowl that I'm going to empty those crystals into, and then I've got my candle. So that's all the things I have. So to start, I'm just gonna clear the old manifestations that I have in here. So there's some crystals. I have some clear quartz in here, and they're just to amplify what my intentions are. They'll be going back in there. I just wrote some of them on paper, so we'll deal with those in a second. A green aventurine, that was for one of them. A rose quartz was also for another. Then I have just a lucky coin that I got geocaching. It was actually pretty cool. And just a Chinese or a Japanese money coin. And then it's just like chips of clear quartz. So what we'll do is just dump those. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. Into our selenite bowl. All right. And I think I remember which ones I put in here. I'm probably not going to read them out loud. This is a good one. I totally forgot about that one. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to be the same. I'm going to continue to use this one. I thought I had one about relationships in here, but I guess not. Okay, so I'm probably, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with these, if I was going to bury them or burn them. I think I'll burn them just because I have that at my disposal right now. All right, so now we are using our muscles. Just going to get some smoke going here. And some of my intention or manifestations didn't quite burn, so we're just going to relight those. All right. And I can't even tell what's leaves and what's supplies here anymore. Okay. So just going to clean out these guys. So I'll do this for a couple minutes. And clear the new ones that I'm bringing in. And I'm going to clear the box here, just kind of smoke it a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to put these clear quartz chips back in. And what am I starting with? Well, one thing I know I want to do. I have this piece of citrine, and I did keep it in my wallet, and it had the Fehu symbol on it. And now I'm going to remake the symbol. Redo the symbol, and it's going to go in here. Okay, my intention that's going to go with this one. I'm going to actually use the gold. So now I have written my intent or manifestation. I keep calling them intentions. If I say intention, it's manifestation. Just go with me here. So I'm going to roll them together. They definitely will not stay together inside the box, but while I am meditating on this manifestation, they're together. That's what matters. So I am just going to sit here with them for a couple minutes and repeat my manifestation and envision it happening, witness it happening before my very eyes as if it's already happened. So that's what I will do with all of these manifestations. And inside the box it goes. And now repeat the process. A tiger's eye for this one. This one might not even go all the way around it. It's a chunky monkey. Okay, so for the sake of time, I'm just going to pause the camera and I'm going to go through and do all of my manifestations, and then we'll come back. All right, my nose is starting to run. I'm starting to get chilly. We got to wrap this up. So now I have done all of my intentions and I've just got some spare leftovers. So my lucky coin is just going to be I'm manifesting luck. Luck flows to me. I am so lucky. Every day I am lucky. So just to kind of give you an example of things I was doing. The money coin, money flows to me effortlessly. I have money coming. Okay. And this little piece it's rose quartz, but it's actually pretty clear. So we're just going to, this is my self-love piece. My self-care, my self-love. I love myself. I am confident. That kind of business. Then we just have our clear quartz amplifier piece. So just to amplify all the crystals I have in there right now. And then our just basic citrine for manifesting. All of this is going to be manifested. So we'll close that up. What else did I want to do here? So we can talk about like the things that I manifested. I do kind of want to try and keep them a little personal just because that makes sense. But just like a healthy relationship, financial stability, making decisions that support my weight loss goals, all that kind of stuff. So all of that has now gone into here. And this will sit somewhere where I see it multiple times a day, every day. And every time I walk by it, I will remember all of the goals that I have for myself. Goals isn't even a strong enough word. Just all of the manifestations that I have for myself and all of the things that I have coming. And it's just a reminder to repeat that to yourself every day. Like, I am financially stable. I am so lucky. Like, I love myself. I have so much confidence. All those things that I just put in here. Every time you see that when you walk by, you're going to remember that. And one last thing I wanted to do. So the tarot deck, the reason I brought a tarot deck was because I thought I would do a spread that talks about manifesting and what I can manifest and how to manifest it. So I just thought we would do that in case there's something I missed that the universe is like, you need to manifest for this. So in my notebook, I wrote down some spreads beforehand. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I kind of want it to be not about a current manifestation. I want it to be about one I don't know about. Yeah, so tarot spread to help manifest your desires. So card to represent my desire. Best way for me to manifest this desire. Okay, so that one might be interesting. Spread for manifestation. What can I do to accelerate what it is I wish to manifest? So that one's kind of about a current manifestation. Tarot spread for manifesting. How can I get in energetic alignment with my desire? So that one kind of seems like one you already have. And manifesting with the magician. So pull out the magician. Okay, we're going to do the one that I liked. Card to represent my desire. Here's our squirrel who's mad at me because I'm in his space. Oh, there's a couple of them. Okay, so I'm just going to bang this out. And again, I'm not going to make you watch it all because this video is already so much longer than I anticipated. So we're probably just going to speed this puppy up and then talk about the cards I pulled. Okay, so the first card is card to represent my desire. I got justice. The second card is the best way for me to manifest this desire is the 10 of Pentacles. Third card is action I can take to put this into motion. I got the Lovers. Fourth card is emotion I need to embrace or reject for this to manifest. It's the 5 of Cups. Oh, we got dirty. And then the last card is how the universe is helping me, and it's the Magician. Hilarious. Okay, so now I'm just going to sit with this for a couple minutes, and I'm just going to think of what these cards mean to me. I'm going to journal them, and then I'm going to clean up. I'll probably come back and do like a closing part, I guess. I'm running out of time, so I got to do this quickly, but yeah, I won't make you watch me journal my tarot cards. Y'all, I just filmed the whole last segment and realized we were not recording. So, I did my last manifestation, which I showed you, but I'll just read you my interpretation of my tarot spread. So my desire was the Justice card, so I think that means balance, and I 100% agree. Thank you, universe. I do need balance with a few things in my life, which I talked about in my journal. Best way for me to manifest this desire, 10 of Pentacles. I think I need to work hard for it. I need to put in the work, put in the effort for the end results that I desire. Card 3, action I can take to put this into motion, the Lovers. I think that speaks to choices, making the right choices to align with the balance that I need in my life. Card 4, emotion I need to embrace or reject for this to manifest, the 5 of Cups. I think I need to snap out of it. Basically, I think I need to let go of a lot of things. Again, I can elaborate on this, but I don't want this video to be any longer than it already is. And number 5, how the universe is helping me, the Magician. I feel like that's my sign that the universe wants me to succeed. It is giving me all the tools I need for this to happen, for this to be a success. So thank you, universe, for that. And then I put my balance manifestation in here and sat with that for a few seconds or a few minutes. But yeah, I definitely think this is a great idea. I highly recommend everybody doing this. There's no harm in doing this. I think that being reminded of what you're manifesting every single day is helpful. And, you know, whether you believe in manifesting or not, I was joking around with a friend of mine the other day because they were going on a family photo shoot, and she has a little granddaughter who just turned 1 in August. And she said to me, I just know she's going to fall and scrape her face or something. I know she's going to scratch her face with her nails or whatever. And sure enough, 2 days before the photo shoot, the kid fell and scraped the whole tip of her nose. So it's, you know, you think it's a little bit silly, but my mom and I joke about it all the time. You think something and boom, it'll happen. So I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with doing this. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think everybody should do it, or at least give it a try. Let me know if this is something that you're now interested in. If you've never heard of it before and now you're thinking about doing it, you think it's a good idea, or if you do already do this, let me know. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't work for you, anything you would do differently, etc. So thanks for hanging with me. It was a longer video than I thought, for sure. Hopefully I can snip it down in editing, but I need to go examine my blanket for ticks. So enjoy the rest of your day or week or month or whatever, and I'll see you when I see you.